Lots of great stuff coming down the pipe for the Old Republic. Hopefully you guys are as excited as I am.
Okay, James, we were just downstairs in the behind closed door for the Old Republic, and there were a bunch of things that were brought up that were also brought up at the press briefing on Monday that I wanted to cover with you just so we could get a little bit more explanation. So one of the things I wanted to talk about was the 8 versus 8 war zone. So how exactly is that going to enhance the gameplay experience?
Well, it's called Ancient Hypergates, and we wanted to do a little bit more experimentation with the war zones with this 8v8, in that right now all of our war zones, you only get points for achieving objectives. So in this war zone, you actually get points for achieving objectives and for killing other players, which is going to kind of create a dynamic that is different from all the other war zones. We think it'll bring a different kind of gameplay feel, and so we're pretty excited about seeing how players react to that.
One of the other things that was unveiled downstairs and also unveiled at the press briefing, the guys downstairs were like, yeah, is the HK-51, which is a seemingly newer version of the HK-47 assassin droid that was available in KOTOR, Knights of the Old Republic for you young kids. Whose idea was it to bring back the assassin droid?
Well, it was kind of a no-brainer. So it was, we're Star Wars The Old Republic, we're BioWare, we made Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. I was lead designer on Knights of the Old Republic. I have very fond memories of HK-47. So yeah, I wanted to see him come back, but obviously we didn't want to just bring back the same character from the original game, so we updated him. HK-51's a different character, but he has a lot of the same humor. I think players are really going to dig him. It doesn't matter if you're Empire or Republic, you just have to do the quest line, though that's a very tough quest line, and then you can get HK-51 as your companion character.
Can we talk about the new planet, Makeb?
Sure. So I think one of the biggest things that we're doing this year is releasing the planet of Makeb. Makeb is a huge world. It's something the players have been asking for all year. They want to see more of the story content that they saw in the Level Up game, and that is what Makeb is all about. We've taken all the lessons learned from developing storytelling in the main game, and we've applied them to Makeb. So it has some of the most epic cinematics, the best storytelling, the most intriguing choices that you've seen so far in the game. I think players are really going to find the storytelling on Makeb better than anything they've seen so far.
Now, another announcement that was made, and they also reiterated it again in the closed door, was that it's now free to play up until level 15. Now, was that a request from the fans, or was that something that you and Dr. Mazoika, said, hey, let's give these kids what they want, and let's give them a chance to really get into the world?
Well, the free trial, the main purpose of the free trial is we want to get more players. We know that there's a lot of Star Wars fans out there, a lot of BioWare fans, role-playing fans, who are a little bit intimidated by the fact that an MMORPG is a huge game with a subscription, and they don't, even though they're interested, they're not going to give the game a try. So we're going to break down that barrier, and they can try it for free now, and it's kind of a chance for them to see if they're going to like it. And that's good for the health of the game, because you always want to have a strong, vibrant community. You always want new people being added to the community to keep the community strong. So it's going to benefit everyone. It's going to make sure that the population of the servers are stronger, and it's going to make Star Wars: The Old Republic a more vibrant and strong community. So I think it's a good idea in that way. Obviously, there's just the bottom line. We need more players to keep on coming to the game because we want the game to be successful. So the free trial is just a way to get more people to try it out.
What is your favorite part about working on these games?
Working in the Star Wars universe. When I was 6 years old, I played with my Star Wars action figures, and now I kind of get to do the same thing, except it's video games. I get to continue to play within the Star Wars universe. It's like living a childhood fantasy. So what can I say? It's a dream job.